Hello everyone, let's start our today's topic. Today we will learn types of business activities and characteristics of entrepreneurship. Entrepreneurial skills. Who is an entrepreneur? An entrepreneur is a person who takes the initiative of starting a business, bears the risk of investing money, manages at all levels, and is responsible for its success or failure. A business or a company is known as an enterprise. An entrepreneur can be an artist, educator, professional, restaurateur, businessman, or an inventor. Entrepreneurs play a significant role in society because they provide goods and services to people and create employment opportunities in society. Can you think of some entrepreneurs who provide different products or services to you? Yes, the shopkeeper. The shopkeeper that we see in the shopping complex are all entrepreneurs who are engaged in different types of business activities. Some entrepreneurs deal in business which provide daily life essentials such as vegetables and fruit vendors and chemist shops, salons, tailoring shops, dry cleaners, doctors cleaners, and restaurants and food outlets. If we take a look at the world around us, we will find the entrepreneurs from all age groups. Some entrepreneurs have been successful at a very young age, while others have struggled and proposed over time. For example, Facebook and Microsoft were started by youngsters in their 20s age, okay, and whereas the founders of McDonald's and KFC were in the late 50s when they started their ventures. Types of business. What is the meaning of the term business? Business is an area of work or an activity related to production, buying, and selling of goods or services. If you are thinking about becoming an entrepreneur, you should know about the different types of business. And students, one more thing, benefits of studying entrepreneurship. What are its benefits? It helps to think about new business ideas. It helps to cultivate skills and knowledge for starting an enterprise. It develops business skills in areas such as finance, sales, marketing, management, and accounting. It helps in the development of other skills such as adaptability, effective communication, and business discipline and confidence. Business can broadly be classified into four types. Service. A service business provides products which do not have a physical form or cannot be touched. Such business companies uh, provide professional skills like expertise, advice, and other similar services. Some examples of a service business are salons, repair shops, housekeeping agencies, schools, coaching institutes, sports academies, hotels, and resorts, accounting firms, and law firms. Okay. Merchandising business is also known as buy and sale or trading business. A merchandising business firm buys goods and products at wholesale price and sells the same at retail price. Okay, wholesale price is the price charged for goods that are sold in bulk or large quantities to a businessman or a trader, and retail price is the price of goods or products when they are sold to customers for consumption and not for sale. Okay. Next is manufacturing business. A manufacturing business are new material, labor, and other production processes to manufacture goods. A manufacturing business buys raw material for making a new product. The goods that are manufactured are generally sold to wholesalers who further sell them to retailers who then sell them to end users or customers. Hybrid business. A hybrid company doesn't belong to any one specific type of business, it is a mixed type of business. Types of business organizations in our community. The first step as an entrepreneur uh, is to decide the form of business you want to choose. Business may be organized in different forms. The form of business activity depends on the type of business ownership. Ownership means processing something. When we own a business, it is a big responsibility of how we organize and manage it. We are responsible for our business in every way. Being legally responsible for a business is termed as liability. All forms of business ownerships have liabilities. Four main types uh, of business organizations based on ownership are as follows. First of all, sole proprietorship. Sole proprietorship. A sole proprietorship is a business owned by a single person. It is easy to set up and is the least costly among all forms of ownership. Sole proprietorship is usually adopted for small independent business. We can call it the one man business organization, means one man is responsible for the losses and gains of the business. Partnership. A partnership is a business owned by two or more persons who jointly invest money in the business. The partners share the profits of the business among themselves. They even bear the losses together. They discuss all business matters among themselves and take joint decisions. Means both partners are legally responsible for the business. Corporations. A corporate structure is more complex than other business structures. Unlike the previous to business ownership, a corporation is a business organization that is considered a separate entity from its owner and pays its tax separately. The owners of the business are called shareholder. They hold stock in a company and reap the benefits of the company's success in the form of increased value of stocks. The shareholders elect a board of directors who set the policy and vision for corporations. The board of directors appoints corporate officers who run the day-to-day operations of the corporations. Cooperative. Cooperative is an enterprise or an organization that is owned and managed jointly by those who are its members. It is democratically controlled and operated on a non-profit basis. The basic objective of such an organization is to meet the economic, social, and cultural needs of its members. It should have a minimum of 10 members, but there is no limit to the maximum members of number of business members. Okay. Um they contribute capital to the organizations and reap the benefits. The liability of members is limited to the extent of their capital in the cooperative society. The managing committee is elected by the members to run the organization. Entrepreneurship development. Entrepreneurship development means to develop and improve entrepreneurial ability and individual requires specific training and classroom programs. Okay. We can say the entrepreneurship development refers to in calculations development and polishing of entrepreneurial skills in a person to enable him to establish and successfully run an enterprise. All successful entrepreneurs like Bill Gates and Warren Buffett or Gordon Moore, Steve Jobs, Tata went through the process of enhancing their skills through early business opportunities and later by sharpening their business skills, understanding the market needs, and capitalizing on them. Stages in entrepreneurship development process. How does an entrepreneur go from the beginning stages of an idea to the constructions of something real, functioning and beneficial? An entrepreneur must find, evaluate, and develop an opportunity by overcoming the challenges or obstructions that come in the way of starting new business ventures. The entrepreneurship development process has five main stages: identification and evaluation of the opportunity. First of all, they have to identify and evaluate the opportunity. Then, development of the business plan, create a new venture, products or market, determination of the required resources, management of the resulting enterprising, and change adapt with the time. Okay, change and adapt the opportunities with the time. Factors affecting entrepreneurship growth. Factors affecting entrepreneurship growth are economic factors, social factor, and psychological factors. Economic factors. Economic environment has direct and immediate influence on entrepreneurship. People often think about entrepreneurship when jobs are not easily available or become there is an opportunity. The economic factor that affect the growth of entrepreneurship are capital. Means capital is one of the most important factors for the establishment of enterprise. An idea remains an idea without capital backing. Entrepreneurship activity becomes easier when there is availability of funds or investment. Labor easily availability of the right type of workers helps in the growth of entrepreneurship. Raw material, it is one of the basic ingredients required for production. Market comprises potential customers as well as competitions. Infrastructures, well development transaction transportations facilities help to enlarge the market and expand the horizons of business. Other factors such as institutions, government policies, business schools, and libraries also make valuable contributions toward promoting and sustaining entrepreneurship in an economy. Then we have social factor. Social factors strongly affect the entrepreneurial behavior of people. The social environment in which people grow shapes their basic beliefs, values, and norms are as follows. First of all, social mobility. Social mobility, the term refers to the freedom to move from one caste or socio-economic strata to another. There are certain culture practices and values in every society which influence and decision of individuals. Dominance of certain ethnic group in entrepreneurship is a global phenomenon. Family background of a family business also influences entrepreneurship. Youngsters who belong to business families often join their family business. Okay, then we have education also play very important role. Education enables one to understand and outside world and equips him or her with the basic knowledge and skills to stand on their feet. In any society, education plays an important role in calculating in calculating entrepreneurial skills. Attitude of the society. Certain scientists are more progressive and encourage innovations and novel ideas of earning a livelihood and encourage young entrepreneurs. That is true. Some others do not encourage changes in the established way of life. In such circumstances, entrepreneurs cannot grow. Cultural value. Some socio cultural group or business communities are more money oriented than others. Here, entrepreneurship would be encouraged and praised, and wealth accumulations as a way of life would be appreciated. Psychological factor. Many theorists have developed theories of entrepreneurship that are based on psychological factor, and the factors are need for achievement. Means need for achievement refers to the innate drive to aim high and achieve success. Then withdrawal of status respect. Sometimes social group experience a loss of status leading to change in entrepreneurial behavior. People who are displaced from their native place due to conflicts or political disturbances and have to migrate to new places may not continue to remain entrepreneurs and take up paid jobs to earn a living. Motives or goals of the entrepreneurs play an important role in the development of entrepreneurship. Besides wealth, entrepreneurs may also seek power, prestige, security, and service to society. Characteristics of entrepreneurs. There is no age limit for entrepreneurs. They can be youngster in their teens or mature people in their 50s. They may be male or female, formally educated or self educated. They can be from any country or background, but all entrepreneurs have some characteristics in common. They recognize business opportunities more quickly than other people. They can see potential business opportunities in the problems and are not afraid to take risks and bold decisions. And they work hard. They can even foresee risks. They are problem solvers who have excellent communication skills. They inspire others to follow them. Got it? Now, some of the key factors to become a successful entrepreneurs are willingness to take decision. This is the most important factor required for entrepreneurs. Aptitudes are natural talents or uh, inclinations for certain types of activities. For example, if you enjoy working on an art project more than solving math problems, then you may have an aptitude for creativity. In this case, you will have a good chance to success at an art related business and you will be working towards your passion. Artistic entrepreneurs can be their artistic talents in different ways. uh, for example, they can be singers, musicians, producers of movies or television shows, video game creator or fashion designers. Perspective. Some people may be more perspective than others. They when it becomes to understanding other people's needs, uh, intentions, ideas or emotions. Okay. Logical entrepreneurs with this aptitude have the ability to quickly apply reasons to solve customer and business problems. Mechanical. People with the aptitude quickly understand how mechanics work and how they would be improved. Spatial entrepreneurs with this aptitude are generally uh, architects and interior designers. Intellectual people with the aptitude have to desire to seek the knowledge, to plan ahead, and to come up with original ideas. Role of entrepreneurship. Entrepreneurship. when is the what is the importance of entrepreneurship in society? Entrepreneurship is beneficial for society in ways three ways: economic, psychological, and social. Economic benefits: generates employment, regional development, utilities resources like human resources, improves the economy of a country. Psychological benefits: um, instills a drive for achievement, develops confidence, and increases motivation. Social benefits: help reduce unemployment, improves socio-economic status, and satisfy consumer need. Rewards of entrepreneurship: being the boss, having the opportunity to be creative. You can set your own schedule. You become a business leader, doing what you enjoy, building an enterprise. You do what you believe in. There is excitement to work. Entrepreneurs are a national treasures. Okay, they create wealth, jobs, opportunities, and being prosperity to the country. So students, we have completed this topic. Thank you.